my teen is going to do my hair now. Hello! She's brushing the thickness of my hair out before, so you can dye my roots. It's tilting you up a little bit. You can see my face more. She doesn't necessarily want to be in it. Hello, whoever is popped in here. Right now we're just parting my hair into pieces. I'm wearing an old cotton dress that I've dyed my hair with many times before. Hi, Tony Keller. How's it going? Hopefully you grabbed a coffee and chat. Whereabouts in the world are you? Right now she just dropped out, brushing through the knots. She looks like a professional. Hey Ron, you look like a professional.
I've done it more once.
Well, she's done it twice. So I have a video from last August. That's where the roots are from. She did this last time. And she did a pretty good job. Not as good as a professional, but as good as I would do, or possibly probably better. So.
Yeah, we really do it my way.
Yes. Now she's going to do it her way versus following my instructions. So I have like about 6 inches. My hair has grown at least 6 inches since she dyed it in August. So she's just parting my hair out. And then we have to first dye it and then color it. We get the stuff at Sally's beauty salon. Okay, you're in Buffalo, right near me. Well, I'm in Canada, but I'm near Ottawa, Ontario. And Princess has come to say hello. Yes. But we get on our cable, we get so there's Princess. Hi, retired and Griffin. We get Buffalo channels on our TV, on cable and stuff like that. So, oh yes, this stuff. See, the bleach, because we use the blue bleach because I have red stuff, red undertones or whatever you want to call it. What? What? I have to look down.
You're being my streets, not head up.
Oh, I'm the developer. And oh, there's the cup to measure. So is it the 20 we use for the color and the 30 we use for the bleach, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we're doing. And then that's the color I used last time. So it's Aragon Oil 7RG. So that's what we're using. See? There's the brush. One brush. Hey, Midnight Raven. I have 50 chickens in a hen house. Oh, cool. And she has so much trust in me. Yes. Here, show that on,
Mm-mm.
There, what's that for? Okay, I think that's, yeah, I don't know what that's for. It's gonna be, auburn red. So, that was this color, but was more red, but it's washed out. Gloves are right here. So we first have to bleach it. Hi, Outdoor Air and Brian Toscano. Yep, share the love. What we like to do. You have the gloves. We can do a scoop. So, I get the stuff from Sally's. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they want to sponsor me, they could. But it's much cheaper to dye it yourself. You just have to go with the results you get. But no, it has to be even. It's better, like it's hair salon products, but you get it at you pay with their warehouse. Do too, because it's. Let me see the instructions.
But we need more last time because your hair is so thick.
Yes, but I don't think that bowl can hold more than 2. So 1 scoop with 2 ounces. No, 2.5 ounces. So we got 2 scoops. So then we need 5. We need 2 and 1 of those. Yes. Now we close this up so we don't drop it. So we need 2.5 of those. And you use either 30 developer or 20 developer. I have 20 for the color because I won't have to lighten my hair anymore. Hold on. And from the camera. And it'll be blue bleach. That's what the color won't be blue, but when she could paint it on, it's kind of blue. And there. Now use the brush to get that out. Okay, I have to put this down. You're blocking the camera. Well, they don't want us to see an arm. Okay. Yeah, everybody sure is quiet. Don't make much sense to don't make me talk. Okay, well, where is everybody from? I live in Canada, which is the West End suburb of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And I know that Tony's from Boston and retired in preppings from Tennessee. East Texas is Outdoor Air. Cool. Away from the camera. Tilt the camera this way. There we go. Bye. See, I'm just going to show what that looks like. Just stop stirring for a second. See, it's blue, pasty stuff. Just make sure when you're putting it on, it's not blotchy, like a whole bunch in one area than others. She's pretty good. And it's much easier to do it with her doing it than me doing it. Everything is bigger because I'm getting... Why am I getting smaller? Well, because everything is bigger in comparison. Yeah, you don't put the bleach all the way down. Just do it to the roots. like to where its color goes. You can put, like, when it's at the end, you can put the leftover bleach on the rest, but you want to do the roots. Reconnecting. Are you getting shorter because you're getting older? Is that what you're... Oh, I think it's back. Hello. Just a second. Oh, can you pick that up?
What?
The foot fell.
I can't. I need the clip.
There we go. Hey, Michelle Richards. And I'm left with hair. Yes. My daughters did it last time. I did a video of clips of it and the end results, and it looked really good. So I have faith in her. If not, well, then I have, if it falls out, then I have short hair. It will come back. Yeah, I'm just fixing my leg on my tripod here, sorry. Yeah. Yes, I'm back. Wonderful hairdo, right? So we got the hair stuff. It's actually professional stuff from Sally's Hair Salon products. It's like, you don't have to be a hairstylist to shop there. So, I'm going to use the same colors I did last time, which was an auburn. Where is the box? Okay. Okay. It's a 7RG, whatever, so it's a light red auburn. Kind of what this color was until the color washed out, and that's like the bleach of it. Hi, Amanda. So, I'm coloring my dark roots in the gray. I like auburns and stuff like that, so. And then I'll probably do it again in July, August, before we go on vacation. But it's so much cheaper, so I mean, the bleach, like the biggest investment is the bleach and the developer. So the bleach itself is like $30 usually, and this lasts for like years. Hi, Gento. That's Rowan. Say hello. So she's turning 17 this month. So I think she enjoys playing with my hair and being girly. So.
You let me cut your hair.
No, I'm not ever letting you cut my hair. If you took the hair aesthetics course, I would be your
You told me not to.
no, I didn't say, I said you had to take something else with it. You could have taken it next year. You could take it next year if you wanted. Yeah. So it's going to be auburn again. Because my roots apparently were bothering my daughter. I'm like, well, we were going to get done in March, during March break, but she had a broken elbow and sprained wrist. Or cracked wrist, or whatever it was.
Cracked.
Yeah. So, she would have not been helpful. Amanda, close to the bleach is to the stove stop. It's right. It's it's far away, and the stove's not on. Amanda wants to know what you want to do after high school. Oh. She doesn't know. She's currently right now doing co-op as like a EA in a school with kids with learning disabilities and stuff. Yes, it's not on. The stove is not on. We went out for lunch. We went out for all-you-can-eat sushi and dim sum for lunch. So I won't have to make supper until later. The joys of eating out for like that type of meal is it fills you up, and my family doesn't feel hungry until at least 7. What am I making for supper tonight? No idea. I haven't taken anything out of the freezer. Nothing's defrosted. So last night Rowan wasn't here, so I made just ramen noodles with shrimp, because my family wanted shrimp and ramen noodles, and she doesn't eat shrimp. So it was actually fairly quick meal. I'm wearing my dyeing gray dress here. It's like from Cotton Ginny. Like it's at least 10, 15 years old, and it's been dyed. All the back of it, you could see the spot marks are like I've painted in it. I've dyed my hair in it. It's like floor to like almost to the floor dress with slits on the side, but it's just cotton. And it's like 2 sizes too big. But it's perfect for getting your hair dyed, because then it's easy to like lift up, go in the shower, wash it out, put it back on. But I picked this up. It was a kit that had this little schmuck and these clips. And was there a spray bottle? And a spray bottle for like as a hair, like from the dollar store. Where was the box? Where was the box? Somewhere. Okay. But so yeah, I'm not a professional. She's not a professional. So we just follow the instructions. No. Yeah, we follow the instructions. So let's see how long I'm supposed to leave on. Well, regular intervals until you achieve the desired degree of lightness, up to 50 minutes for retouch and 40 minutes for virgin applications. So 40 minutes. Now don't touch me with your... Okay, what? You don't touch me with the bleachy hand. Well, then tell me. Don't need to lift me up.
Head up. Look at this.
So 40 minutes once we get it all done. Amanda says I'm brave. Well, she says I'm brave too. She posted on Instagram the back of my head.
Not Instagram.
Not Instagram? It looked like an Instagram picture. Oh, Snapchat. Okay, you need to stop right now, and you need to get wet this cloth. I need to wipe my face because you touched it with bleachy gloves. It's itchy. Oh, I have lots and lots of hair. Lots of hair. It's very... Not the... Okay, where's the wet part?
In the middle.
I wanted a corner wet. Yeah, yes, now it's all... Well, it's thick, and it's curly, and it gets in the way.
That's an understatement of the year.
You could talk, Rowan.
No.
She says that's the understatement of the year. She has thick hair.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it looks thick.
It looks thick. It is.
My other daughter has lots of hair, but it's very thin. and it's kind of straight with a curl. Oh, Amanda likes your name. Yes. Yes, she has gorgeous hair. Has a wave and curl. Rowan. In Gaelic, it means strength, female, feminine of strength, and it's also a tree, a rowan tree. My husband chose her name of names. He didn't like he vetoed all my other names that I had chosen for her. Of either, there was Skylar and Paige and Mackenzie and oh, there was my Cabbage Patch doll. That was the one that which was Samantha Alexandra. He's like, you're not naming a kid after Cabbage Patch doll. So, and then he suggested this one because one of the other names that he was going to suggest was Briar, but a friend of his had a kid the year before and named her kid Briar. So he vetoed all mine, and I'm like, oh, we'll see. And, the last few months of pregnancy, he kept on saying, oh, it's Rowan, talking to Rowan. I'm like, oh, no. It wasn't one that I didn't necessarily not like. And then when she came out, I'm like, yeah, she's a Rowan. And then, because I had never really heard that name before, then after that, like a year or two later, I think Uma Thurman has a daughter named Rowan. And she has a friend named Rowan, but he's a guy, spelt the same way. So that, like, Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, is spelt the same way, but different ways, different lines of lineage have the female spelling as A-N and the male spelling as E-N, and some of them have like a Y-N too. Well, depending on if it's
Rowan is spelled R-W-A-N if it's a guy, and E-N if it's a girl.
It depends on the language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it depends on the language. Some have it the A-N is the girl and E-N is the boy, and some it's vice versa. But Rowan Atkinson is spelled the same way, and he's a guy, but he's in England. But Uma Thurman has a daughter named Rowan with an A-N. Would Welsh be Y-N? I don't know. I when we were looking at it, it was all these different. Abigail. We named her Abigail. Well, I got to say somehow he had, divine intervention, knowing that we were going to have a girl with Rowan. That I got to name the second one. One that, of course, he could. But we spelt it a more unusual, not the most popular way of spelling it. It's Abigale. So, but we call her Abby. But we also did. Her middle name is Jacqueline, so that she can choose to either shorten her name Abby, or Jacqueline, or AJ, or whatever. Because my name is Jennifer. There's too many of us in the world. Excuse me. Oh. So, but she goes by Abby. Amanda. Well, there are not too many Amandas. I actually only know two Amandas. Actually, my daughter's friend is named Amanda, and then I have a friend who's like 20 years older than me that's named Amanda. Like, OMG, like, that is so cute. Oh, thank you, Travis. Hund. Did you see how he spelled it? Like, OMG. Like, that is so cute, girl. Yeah, she's really getting into it.
I'm an artsy person.
She's an artsy person, she says, and she's a perfectionist. Do I need to turn this way? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, tell me versus trying to touch me and bleaching my skin again.
Look at your grey hairs.
Yes, the only grey hair. And also the little wispy hairs.
Yeah, they're grey.
You know, all these gray hairs, they came from you guys. Hi, BJ Hunting. Here's my oldest without a broken arm doing my hair. Looking good. Really? This is looking good. Is this an improvement of my normal hair? It will look great when it's done. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm being a goof. I'm just being a big old goof. A big goof or a goof head. Yes, that's okay, Travis. That's fine. Haha, smile, child. Yes, she... I asked her if I could do it live, and she's like, I knew you were going to ask, and growl. She's my quiet one. You've met my other one in a lunch live stream, and she did singing and stuff. Okay, before you go on to that one, can you get me coffee? Or I'll go. Oh no, I'll get coffee because I want bleachy hands. Stay right here. Say hello. Oh, so you're just gonna give them back. Get coffee. Oh, cream's on the other side. You can't use your phone. It's not a nose print. Oh, you have a nose print as your ID? I had to get coffee. I'm getting thirsty. Would you like to bleach? No. Well, no, because she tried to, instead of talking to me earlier, she lifted my head up and I got bleach on here and I was itching. I mean, the back of my neck is itching me, but...
I'm trying to get on.
Who's the daughter? Both are beautiful. Oh, thank you, Travis. That's... You just made her smile and blush.
Oh my god.
We can still see you. Amanda says we can still see you. Yes. She cried. Would you like... Yeah, we don't bite. Yeah, no, these... We get rid of trolls on my channel. These are the good people.
Sure.
That was my job. Yes. Well, I know I said, oh, can you get me coffee? And then I'm like, oh, she's wearing gloves. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want bleach on my cup. I mean, it's just literally an old Tupperware plastic cup. I had coffee in here this morning, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to reuse it. Yeah, no, your joke was if I wanted bleach in my coffee. Yes, because she put stuff in it. Well, my hair will have like almost a natural ombre when I really do the actual color part. Maybe. Gotta run to Aldi. I will see you when I get back. Cool. I wish we had an Aldi here. Long time to do that. Yes, because my hair is really thick. Yeah, this is just for the bleaching part. I'll stop my stream when we're done, when I have to go take my shower and stuff, and then we'll do maybe a part 2 of the color, which will again be a long time. This is why women take a long time in hair salons. If professionals take a long time, we're not professionals, so we're going to take longer. But look at the, okay, just put before, this is how much my hair grew since August. Oh, what happened there? Oh, troll, what did he say? Ugh. Yuck. Yeah, go away. Hide user on the channel. I think that's what I do. I don't know. I need to make sure. Well, Aldi is just so much fun to do. we are about an hour away from Ogdensburg, New York, and they have an Aldi there and a Price Chopper. And I used to go there once every couple of months or so. With a friend of mine that lived near here, but now she moved farther away. So I haven't gone to the Aldi there or the Price Chopper, or like driven over the border since just before the Trump administration. And just because my friend moved. And she's gone to the States since then a couple of times, but each time that she's gone, I wasn't available. Because it would be a whole day affair. Like, we'd leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we wouldn't get back till, if we're lucky, 8, 9 o'clock at night, but usually not till like midnight. No, Travis, I've already got a hubby. See, I've got kids. But thanks for the offer. Whereabouts in the world are you? Apparently you got a marriage proposal. It's for you, not me. Yeah, no, she's not getting married until she graduates from college, university, and has a good job. No, we don't have, I don't know if, there might be elsewhere, but there's not one in Ottawa, or Canada. We do have a Whole Foods, though. We got a Whole Foods a couple of years ago. I've never actually been, because it's way downtown in the Glebe. 49, Jen, is a good age to go. 49, it sounds good. Well, no, 25. 25 would be fine. Because I want to have grandkids. She laughed at that. Well, they're asking after college. Okay, asking after college then. Oh, I'm cool, Jen? Yeah. She's laughing. Hey, I'm one of your... I'm back. Sorry, I had to restart my phone again. Don't know how of hair in order to call it. Well, we're chatting. You get to see my oldest. I think she's doing a pretty good job. Okay, you're pulling my hair too high. You're here because you love me. We're having coffee and chatting. Hey, Steve. Do you want me to hold the bleach for you and you could dip it? Yeah. She's done almost 3/4 of my hair. She's done half, and then the back. I know, but she just has to do the side now. The only problem with doing back, okay, you're pulling it too hard. Back first is that the back might get lighter than the top. But that's okay.
Yeah, because then if you do the top, then it looks funny. Because then your bottom's darker.
Yeah.
At least if your bottom's lighter, it won't look weird.
Steve says you're cute. She's smiling. She's my quiet one. You gotta have one quiet and one loud. Abby's
need you to move here.
Okay, I apparently have to move a little bit so I can get... She's got mini dots, yes. Okay, so he likes my PJs with big white dots. She's actually put on one of my old pajama dots. They're actually little stars. And she's like, oh, this is a pajama top. You don't, if I get bleach or whatever on it, it's fine. She thinks it's fashion crime anyways. So, why did you know? Looking for markers. He's going to go and put markers on his screen to connect the dots. He's silly. Do I need to hold anything?
No, I'm just getting a piece right there. It's slimy. We're gonna need more product.
Okay. Hi, Columbia fan. Oh, Jen, you have many mods. Woohoo, yes. They all seem to pop on at once. Maybe Saturday is a pretty good day to be on. Sometimes I'm lucky if I only have, like, one on. Yeah, she had to go to Aldi. Amanda had to go to Aldi. Awesome, thanks for sharing the love, Columbia fan. Well, yes. Well, you're going to upload a new video tomorrow? That's cool. What's the video on? Yeah, sorry about the buffering. I'm not having great connection here. There's a bit of delay. I don't know why I'm not getting great connection. Maybe because everybody's on the internet at the same time.
I'm not getting it.
Oops, where's the cord here? We need to make one more scoop of bleach. But this bucket has been used for at least 4 or 5 dyes already. So usually that's about $30 Canadian, and this is usually about $10.
Just do one.
And the 1.5. Like it's 2. Like 1. There, stop. And this is about $10. And then the color, that lasts again like 4 or 5 ounces per scoop. So all in all, the major things cost $40, and that lasts at least 4 times. So it's really only $10 of each time at least. And then the color I get, it's usually like $6 or $8 a tube, and usually I end up using 3 tubes. You mix that with the developer. Because I've got lots of hair, as you see, and it's quite thick. Love the song by Whitney Houston in your last video. Yeah. Cool. I just wish my daughter did my hair, Miss Hopkins. Well, I could send her over, depending on where you live. She apparently likes doing it. Oh, there was a big chunk of paper powder bleach there. Okay. Thanks, Yusuke. Yeah, no, she does a good job, and she's a perfectionist, so you know that if she doesn't do a great job the first time, she'll fix it.
Yeah, I used to do art. I draw.
Yeah.
Painting.
And she's like painting like as if it's art. So you put. Try it. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing red hair. Well, it's auburn. And what? Same thing. Yes, no, but that's what I'm doing. So the color that I had before, you see here, it's lighter right now because the color washed out. But if you look at my videos in maybe September, my hair's more red there. Yeah, my roots haven't been done since. Okay, I need to wipe.
Yep.
Okay. Now I've got to go because you just whacked me with bleach.
Because look at that, right? Take over.
You wipe my eyebrow. I don't need to bleach. Need to. I got a bit of bleach on my eyebrow. I didn't need to bleach my eyebrow. Hi, Rowan. She's puppy breast says, "Hi, Rowan." Not commenting on my roots. Yes, I hope it's. I think it's going to be pretty. I like red colors myself. Do you color it after the bleach? No, so first I have to bleach it. Well, according to the directions from the thing. I bleach it, I'll wash my hair out, and then we color it.
It's basically going to take as long.
And it doesn't take as long, and then it's more true to the color of the.
Yeah, but it's going to take as long because your hair's...
Yes, it's going to take as long. But I might go live with the color later. Oh, you're pulling my hair too much there. Okay.
So I'm trying to get the roots from this.
You have to go. Have a great night. Okay. You too, BJ Hunting. Have a great day. Yeah, because you have to do the stuff under. Did you do the stuff underneath it?
I do it under the top.
Okay. Do you condition it after you're all done? Yes, I put, I have a deep conditioner stuff that I put in for colored treated hair. And I use that. Because my hair naturally, even when it's not colored, like if it was all natural hair, it's dry. Because of the curliness, it gets dry. Because my hair's not quite as curly as like afro hair, but it's coarse like that sometimes, so. Is that one not listening to you? Ah. There, new hairstyle. So, basically I just follow the instructions on the packaging.
Meaning I follow.
Okay, well she follows them. You just drop some.
Yeah, I know.
At least it's on this. Well, doesn't matter. I'm wearing a dress thing that I've bleached my hair and colored my hair many times with and painted the house. So, does anybody else color their own hair, or do they go to the salon? This is one way that I do it to save money, because getting my hair done at the salon, because of the length and because of the thickness of it, it costs like at least, well, the cheapest place I've seen for my hair, I used to be able to get it for $80, and that was almost reasonable. But the cheapest place for my hair I've got it done was $120. I'm like, I don't have $100 to $120, and that's without a tip and that. So, you know, some places more, and I'm like, it's expensive. So here I spend 40 or 50 on color, because my hair's thick. Even if I did the over the counter stuff, I still have to use 3 or 4 boxes because I have so much hair. I do now color my hair, but need help with the back too. Yes, well, exactly. My friend used to do my hair, and I used to do hers, but she moved away, so I haven't. You know, I've done my own hair before too, but it just takes forever, and it's not as thorough. Like, I wouldn't be able to do the bleaching part. I've just done it with the over-the-counter ones. And I've seen, well, one of the ones I did from over the counter, it had like bleach that you mixed with the color, and you did it all at once, I think. But I think it was a special type. The home color is, how he says, the back of my head. Oh, it's super expensive here. Like, and that's just at the cheap, like, First Choice, which is the discount salon. I used to get my hair about $80, $90 to color my hair, and then it went up to $120 there. If I went to the fancier salons, just to get my hair cut is like $70 there. Forget about, you know, other stuff, you know. Home color is hubby does the. Yeah. So what I do, usually is I'll color my hair and then get my hair cut. But this time I got my hair cut a special type of cut, so I paid a bit more for the cut, but it also took like 3 hours for them to cut my hair, and I think they did a fabulous job. But that haircut should last me, she says, at least a year. So if that's the case, then that will be much better because of the way that it's cut. It's called a diva cut when you have curly hair and they cut each individual curl. Versus just trying to cut kind of straight, because my hair goes all curly, so they cut. So it makes the line straight while it's dry.
Last piece.
Last one. And then we wait for, well, probably about half an hour.
Okay. I need to stoop. Can you turn? I need to get higher.
How can I turn?
I
can't.
my toes. I'll hurt my toes.
Well, here, I'll try and scout
No,
down.
that just makes it worse.
Okay. Yeah, another discount hair salon spot, which is actually better than First Choice. It's called Supercuts here, and it's my youngest daughter just got her haircut there,
Yeah,
and my hubby, and it costs about $25 for a cut, so that's not too bad, and that's with taxes and stuff, and then you add a tip. Watching lots of the bands on Coachella channels. What's Coachella channels?
Coachella?
What, Coachella? What's Coachella?
You don't know what Coachella is?
No, I don't know what Coachella is. What's Coachella?
Oh my god. You need to
Well, tell me.
No, it's too hard to explain.
Apparently my daughter knows, but she won't tell me.
How do you not know about it?
What's Coachella channels? Festival in Indio, California.
LA.
Okay, cool. Oh, is that this weekend? Is it like, you know, one of those big festivals, like, you know, like Woodstock or whatever, and they're just like recording the concerts? Like, we have a festival up here in Ottawa called Blues Fest, and it's not just all blues. It used to be all blues, and then they've got like other things. Like last year, I think Metallica was there, and this year Shawn Mendes is there. Not very bluesy. It's a lot of electronica. First weekend, cool. Now she's just pouring the rest of the bleach stuff.
Don't move it.
Don't. Apparently, I'm not allowed to move. Been told. Yeah, my husband listens to electronica type and dance music, as well as rap, like especially old style rap. That's like his program coding music, he says. Looks like I shaved my head, yes. Eminem is supposed to be there, Beyonce, etc. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I figured what your word was, Steve. Rap, crap, and hip-hop slop music. See you soon, Jen. As soon as you got the color on. Yep, I will probably do another video once I wash this out and we have to kind of dry a bit and then put the other color on. I'll do another video of that. But I have to wait at least now half an hour, I think, because now we're just... Like, what time did we start it at?
You gotta make sure all the brown is blonde.
Yes. Before we start to wash it out, because this will be the last section. No, everybody's opinionated. Yes, you can throw this out. I need to scratch my ear here. Not my, like it's the hair by my ear. It's itchy. No, she's texting. She's like, ah. I'll need you back here in about 20 minutes to check to see how color it is. If it's lightened enough. Oh, now I get to move it a little bit. So what's everybody doing today? It seems to be a kind of a laid back day for us. We went out for sushi for lunch, and then I'm doing this. Have to do laundry. And that just moving a bit. Hey Amanda, we just finished putting all the bleach on. Now I'm just waiting. only problem is with the bleach, I'm not scratching inside my ear, I'm scratching around my ear because it's itchy. Okay. That's it, right there. So who's still here? What should we chat about? What are you guys having for supper? Only spent $65 and stuck to my list, minus these cheese crackers currently eating before I start the car. You naughty girl. I love their sour cream onion ring chips. I love sour cream onion ring chips. That's my my indulgence. I usually try not to share. I like them, but I like sour cream and onion. You have to kind of like them. Their cheeses are pretty good. The Clancy brand there that they have. Amanda, I go shopping and I spend a week. Well, exactly. If I get out of a store, um, if I get out of a store, it's always over like $100, even if it's just for milk bread and stuff, you know. Yeah, that's pretty good. $300 a month, because I spend also our dollar is more than yours. Like your dollar is worth more than ours. But I spend my grocery budget, which includes household stuff, feminine products, paper towels, toilet paper, all that stuff, is $900, $850 to $900, and that's what I spend a month. But that also means I'm also putting stuff away for longer term storage. Sorry, I got a hiccup there. I gotta go to one more store. That's the only thing about Aldi, is you can't get everything there, but you can get what you can cheap there. Hopefully you live near one of those discount stores. You're a budget maniac. I love using my money and trying to see how far I can stretch it, like how much food I can get for it. It's just me and hubby, though. Yes. Well, $300 a month, American, for two people is pretty good. They say that for a very thrifty person, like for an American thing, was $100 per person. A very thrifty person, it's $100 per person for the month. A medium thrifty person, or with more healthy options, was I think $150 a month or $200 a month. And then an average person, though, is about $200 a person per month. So, and here in Canada, it's more because our dollar is more. food and buy junk food too. Yes. Well, Aldi has really cheap junk food, so if you're gonna get junk food, get it there. But Rowan, I'm just gonna try and message Rowan to go see Daddy. Well, the problem, you can live off beans and rice, but you won't be happy. When I go to Aldi, I get their dairy. Well, we have a limit of how much we can bring back over the border, right? So I get their dairy. Their milk is usually cheap. Their eggs are usually cheap. Cheese, sour cream, yogurt, cream, or the creamers, and their products. Their like crackers and stuff. Oh, and their chicken is usually cheap, or their chicken products, like their fried chicken or whatever. Only expensive. My list. So the cats were just born. Oh my goodness, so cute. 50 chickens in the hen house. Welcome. Food or much frozen because spend the money. Yes, they were healthy. Nursing one. Awesome. That is very cool. I remember when I was a kid, our cats had kittens. We were in an apartment though. Never had a cat give birth. So any advice? We just let them do their thing. We just, when my cat was pregnant and she was giving birth, we just made sure she was on a blanket and towel area and let her do it herself. Just made sure that the cat brought the food, like soft food and water and maybe some milk for the cat, like to kind of like a treat. Or you can get the carton of cat milk stuff. That's what we did. We just let her do the same things. We have a Cash Savers good prices until they add the 10%. Why do they add the 10%? Yeah, if you want to do things cheap, if you can handle lentils, if you can handle soups, if you do one meal a week of a soup, like a hearty soup, or a potato soup is cheap, a lentil soup, either plain lentil soup or do it like Indian style, so that you got the spices and flavors like that. A vegetable soup is also cheap. A chicken noodle soup with leftover chicken and the carcass and like spaghetti, broken up spaghetti or whatever pasta is cheap. If you can do one meal a week, at least, as like one supper, as soup, you will save like a lot of money. Especially if you use the leftovers in it. That's how I save money. Yeah, she was live when we were out. I didn't have connection. I'm having issues with my phone. I lent part of my card to my daughter yesterday for travel, and since then my phone hasn't seen my SIM card. So, oh, she deleted them? Why? I said, but they don't like their food. Okay, I will be right back. My husband just wants my help for something. I will be right back. So, entertain yourself for a few minutes. Hello, I'm back. It's alright. Full view of that stuff. Yes, which is a complete mess of things. I'm sure it brought you anxiety, Amanda. Yes. Sorry, I had to go and look for something. Store number 2, real fast. What do you have to get store number 2? Rearrange your covers. Go ahead. I have a hard time finding stuff in them anyways. Never asked me to get something off the top. So, yes, well I do. I always ask tall people to get stuff. Cauliflower, thyme, salsa, ham. Well, don't they have salsa at Aldi? Cauliflower they usually do. I don't short people to get stuff at Bombshells. You should. Like, my back hurts. Can you get me that bottom shelf there? I would. Oh, like a specific stuff. Yeah. So we have a Dollar Tree up here in Canada, which is similar to the one that you have down in the States. But ours is $1.25 instead of $1. The salsa that we've got from Dollar Tree, it's a medium, the same jar. And my husband likes Tostitos. So he gets Tostitos, or that one is actually pretty good. We also have a store brand one here. My husband doesn't mind it either. But for $1.25, I can't even make salsa for $1.25. I make my own salsa usually. But my family, so depending on the recipe, and depending on the peppers I get each year, my salsa is either mild, medium, or it's too spicy. So we have to mix some of my salsa with like Tostitos. Oh no. No, that's 2015. Oh dear. Oh, stuff to find 2016. Okay. My husband asked me to look for something. Vidalia onions. They're a sweet onion. They're not as spicy. So when you get to salad dressing, if you get salad dressing at like Eastside Mario's, it's like a Vidalia onion Italian dressing. It's a sweeter onion. Just use white onions. I don't buy Vidalia onions. They're more expensive. I can't be bothered. I will be right back. I thought I grabbed the right one. I hadn't asked for the taxes, but this was the year before. I need to go find the other one. This will just be a few minutes. And I'll get more coffee. Yeah, I don't know where. Oh, coffee. I don't know where it is right now. I have to do some more hunting later. But getting coffee. Oh. Put that back. 5 days of hiccups. April 30th. That's it's always the end of April. So, but that's if you owe money. We always, the way that we do taxes, like we drop them off at a place. Actually, that's who we deal with, Vantage Planners Group. They're downtown. We just drop off our receipts and stuff. And we just drop it off. And they do it all up and then they send it to us. They can tell us to come pick up. So, we're going to try one more spot. Because he's trying to do a CRA bank account thing or something. And he needed line 215 on our taxes or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know where they are. But, well, not off the top of my head. So, I'm going to just check in the filing cabinet downstairs if it's there. That's where it should be. But, again, I always forget where I put stuff. So, yeah, we always do it. But we always kind of do it late. Because we don't owe money. So, we usually do it, like, in May. Twice we've done it on time. Sorry, I'm back for a little bit, but I'm going to be logging off because I've got to start washing my hair. I'll be live again, probably about an hour, because I have to wash it and kind of dry it, and then you can see the color going on. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of people say, they try and call and say for tax purposes, and I'm like, no, CRA, that's the Canadian Revenue Agency, will never call you and ask for things. Sorry, I just ran up and down the stairs. There's so many scams out there, and they attack the seniors and that. But I will be going. I will be back probably about an hour or so with a new color going on. Bye.